Go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lake Area Sports. Sorry about the delay. We were having some technical difficulties with our camera, but we are here now for this championship matchup between the Quitman Lady Bulldogs and the Southside Batesville Lady Southerners. And there's a three-pointer for the Lady Southerners there.
By Kelly Jo Robbins. And they lead 9-4. Mullinex hits two. And it's 9-6.
Of course, 9-6. The players out there on the court right now for the Lady Bulldogs. There's Allie Cater, Emma Finley, who pulls the three, Emmy Kennedy, Silver Mullinex, and Kaylin Sullivan. Now the Lady Southerners look to shoot the ball on their end, and they take it in for two.
And that's Alex Blevins that made that two-pointer. And it's 11-6. Up.
And they're going to call a travel on the Lady Bulldogs there. So the Lady Southerners will have the ball off of a turnover. 11-6 to score, 44 seconds to play in this first quarter. Sorry once again for the technical issues, but you didn't miss too much of the action.
Missed a lot, but nothing really happened there for a long time.
Pass inside, and that's going to be a travel called
on their big girl, Miss Jenkins.
That was number 13, yes, Cammie Jenkins. Now here's Mullinex. She'll pass it inside, taken away by McCants. McCants will be tied up half court, and that one's taken away by Addie Ream. Addie Ream on the other end of the floor. She'll put it up and be fouled on the shot.
By number 15. Is that right? I don't have a number 15. I don't know who that is. Oh, yeah, I take
Cheney McChance.
Chance, yes. Excuse me. I was looking over.
And the first free throw was up for Ream. (11-7) now the score, and the second one's off the mark, no good. Comes off the front of the iron. 10 seconds on the clock. Shot clock's been turned off. The Lady Southerners will have the last shot, and it's knocked out of bounds. And the Lady Bulldogs will have the ball with 2.1 seconds to score in the first quarter. And the shot from Heath from half court's no good. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Your score, the Southside Lady Southerners lead this one 11-7 over the Quitman Lady Bulldogs. Once again, we apologize for the technical difficulties, and we will be back for the second quarter right after this break and message from our sponsors.
Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
We are back here to start the second quarter of action. The Southside Lady Southerners come into this competition 9-3, and the Quitman Lady Bulldogs with the overall record of 13-1. That ball taken away by the Lady Southerners. She'll pass it over and find Stevens. Stevens looking for an open man. Three-point shot on the way. It's no good. Out of the hands of number 11, Alexa Blevins, excuse me. Mullenix with the ball now. She'll try to find an open man inside. Underneath the basket, there's Madison Harnick. She puts it up, no good. Gets her own rebound. Pass finds Ream. Ream puts up the shot, no good. Rebound this time comes away to Mullenix. Mullenix is going to go and drive it in, and she'll put it up for two. Silver Mullenix makes this a one-possession ball game. It's 11-9.
The press is beginning to start. You can see Southside starting to wear down a little bit, especially Jenkins. She's not accustomed to this, going.
Callie Jo Robbins will pass it over to Jenkins, and she'll be inside, put up the shot, and it's good.
And that gives her 6 points right off the bat. And Jenkins misses the free throw. And Quitman will get the ball. All righty. Addie Ream brings it down now. Ream looks, surveys it, gives it to Harnick. Back to Finley. Back over to Ream. And out of bounds off of Jenkins, Lady Bulldogs. And Quitman takes a timeout, and we'll take it with them. And with a score of 13-9, we'll be back in just a short time. All righty. Ream.
We are back here on Lake Area Sports as there is a foul underneath the basket.
Number 11, and that will be her second on Blevins, Alexa Blevins.
Inbound pass finds Addie Ream. Now here's Mullenix under the basket. She'll put it up, no good. Rebound comes away to Jenkins. Now here's Blevins. She'll try to get it across half court. She'll hand it over to McChance.
She just made it across.
Here's Stevens. Pass inside finds Jenkins. Jenkins looking for an open man. Pass across. And here's the drive inside. Pass back up. Three-point shot on the way. Mark, no good. That's number 10, Callie Jo Robbins.
And foul's going to be called on McChance, and that's her second foul. She's picked up 2 fouls here. And Mullenix inbounds it to Lily Kennedy.
Now here's Mullenix at the key. She'll dribble left. Pass to Kennedy for 3. Lily Kennedy.
Her first points of the game. Cuts it down to a 1-point game.
Now they'll get it across half court for the Lady Southerners. That one's taken away by Mullenix on the other end. She'll put it up and drops in. My goodness, that'll hold your breath for that one.
Yes.
That's going to make it a 14-13 Quitman Lady Bulldog lead.
And
that one's taken away by Finley. Now Kennedy's going to pull the 3. She'll put it up off the mark, no good. Rebound comes by her sister, Lily, and there's going to be a jump ball.
A jump ball. Oh, I thought it was a foul on Blevins. Okay. Lady Bulldogs are just up 14-13.
Inbound comes by way of Cammie Jenkins. Nope, not Jenkins.
Jenkins has it.
Robbins.
And that's to Stevens.
And there's a travel on Jenkins on the inside. And the Lady Bulldogs will get the ball back off of a turnover from the Lady Southerners.
And Lily Kennedy will bring it down.
Lily Kennedy's pass over to Finley. Finley's going to shoot the three-point shot, and it's good. Emma Finley for three.
These two sophomores that come off the bench, and they are lighting it up for Quitman, bringing Quitman back.
17-13 to score now, and the Lady Southerners on their end of the floor. Pass over finds Stevens. Stevens floats it in there to Jenkins underneath the basket, and she'll put it up and in for two.
She's got 8 points.
17-15 the score. Lady Bulldogs with the ball now. Here's Lily Kennedy bringing it across the timeline. She'll dribble in. Floaters up, no good. Rebound comes away to Callie Jo Robbins. Jenkins with the ball. Stevens with the ball. She'll pull the jumper. It's no good. Rebound comes away to Emma Finley. Finley's going to give it over to Mullenix. Mullenix will race across the timeline. Mullenix looks to take it inside herself, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes away to Jenkins. It's hard to out-rebound her.
That's hard to do, out-rebound that 6'3" young lady.
Definitely makes her presence underneath the basket known.
Yes.
For the Lady Southerners.
She's keeping them in the game right now.
Cheney McChance with the ball for the Lady Southerners. 3 minutes 17 to play in half. By Stevens, she'll put it up. Charge on Stevens. Emmy Kennedy took the charge for the Lady Bulldogs. And that's going to be the first foul on Stevens. Team foul number 7. Allie Cater checks into the game for the Bulldogs. She'll take the ball across half court. Finds Anna Hooten inside the lane. Hooten will pass it back out to Cater. Cater jump shot from the left side. Puts it up and in for the Lady Bulldogs.
She's getting more comfortable, and the more comfortable she gets, the more confidence she has.
Now a full court press put on by the Lady Bulldogs. Almost stopped them from coming across half court. There'll be an open pass to number 11, Alexa Blevins, and Blevins will put it in for two. Still a back and forth ball game here. The Lady Bulldogs keeping the 2-point lead so far. Here's a shot on the way off the mark by Finley. Pass back out. It's going to find Stevens. Lady Southerners look to bring it across half court. Stevens makes it underneath the basket. A pass to Robbins. Robbins can't get the shot to fall. That one's going to come away. Cater's going to pass it up the court to Kennedy under the basket. She'll put it in for two.
She's got 4.
Emmy Kennedy makes it a 2-possession game once again, and the Lady Southerners will look to answer. Jenkins at the key with the ball. 1:58 to play in the half. Pass over. She'll find number 11 Blevins, and that ball's taken away by the Lady Bulldogs. Pass up the court to Kennedy. Wasn't sure if she was going to make it there. Bounce pass now to Cater from the left side. Puts it up, airballs it. No good. Stevens gets the rebound. She'll be picked up by Cater in the front court. Now pass over to Robbins. Robbins looks to drive baseline. She'll take it in and put it up off the backboard. It's good. Right. 21-19 the score now. Lady Bulldogs with a 1-possession lead and 1:15 on the clock. Anna Hooten inside the lane, puts it up, and it rattles home.
And that's her first 2 of the game. Stretches that lead back to 4.
Lady Bulldogs keep the lead. And here's Jenkins. Now over to Robbins. Blevins will put it up and in for the Lady Southerners.
They're letting that backside, when she comes out, then they got a break, and they're letting them backside it to them. And
Finley over to Hooten. Hooten pulls the trigger on the three-point shot, no good. Rebound on the floor, and they're going to be tied up underneath the basket. Silver Mullenix has it in her hands, but they're going to call a jump ball.
Be Quitman's ball on the possession with 28.6 left in this first half.
So the shot clock has been turned off. Cater and Hooten will take a seat.
Haynes comes in.
Haynes and Ream, I believe, checked in for them. 23-21, the Lady Bulldogs lead it.
And Southside just took a timeout.
Yep, looks like Coach Harville will take a timeout down there. That means we'll take a timeout with him and run some commercials. So we'll be right back here on Lake Area Sports. Don't go away.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
We are back to start out of the timeout. Almost said start the second quarter, but we haven't made it that far yet. Inbound pass finds Mullenix. Mullenix puts it up inside the lane. She'll be fouled, so she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Let's see who that foul was on. That was the 8th team foul. That was on number 1, Avery Simpson, her first foul.
So Mullenix at the line trying to extend this Lady Bulldog lead, and she'll put the first one up and in.
And that makes it a 3-point game right now. Number 30 goes out. That was Swanson.
Second free throw up and in from Mullenix. That's going to make it a 2-possession ball game, 25-21. Now the Lady Southerners look to answer. Here's Blevins. She'll put it up, and Stevens, puts it up and in for the Lady Southerners. Now on the other end of the floor, here's the Lady Bulldogs' chance to answer. Ream, 7 seconds to shoot it as Mullenix. Now Ream gets the ball inside the lane. There's Ream. She'll put it up, and it bounces no good. Jenkins won't get the shot off in time, and that'll be the end of the first half. The Quitman Lady Bulldogs with a narrow 2-point lead, 25-23, here from the Gina Cox Center in Lone Oak, Arkansas, live from the Goldfish Classic here in this finals game. And boy, does it feel like a finals game.
Yes, it is. It's a nail biter. I mean, yeah, we came here last night and we didn't know what to expect, and Quitman just lit it up. I mean, Quitman could do nothing wrong. Well, tonight it's a little different. Of course, they're playing a little different opponent. They're playing a more highly contested team that's got some different avenues that Quitman, and I'm sure Coach Hooten will make some adjustments at halftime, and of course, so will Southside. So we'll just have to see coming out in the third quarter, but it's going to be interesting. And by the way, looked over here a minute ago. I was wondering if the part of the national championship has already been determined, with TCU defeating Michigan 51-45.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. So we'll send it to some commercials right now and be right back here in about 10 minutes. So keep it locked right here on Lake Area Sports. We'll be right back.
Roof Tech, a premier roofing replacement company servicing Central Arkansas, specializing in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspections and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech Heber Springs, LLC.
Christmas time is finally here.
And at Red River, we have the perfect gift for you.
And we can even deliver it right to your house.
Yes, we can.
Drake. And don't worry, the boys won't be delivering it.
And $8,000 off brand new Dodge Durangos. And from our family to yours,
Merry Christmas.
For your next new Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs.
Check us out at redriverdodge.com for the Big Finish sales event.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes, use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't. You have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboycbg.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal, pre-approval, and even purchase from your living room. Every new vehicle purchased comes with a complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and we deliver anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greer's Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly service. Stop by today to see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Greer's Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram & Clinton is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cabin chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0% interest. Shop us today. Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer, it's all in stock and ready to deliver. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram & Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now.
F.L. Davis is more than just a hardware store. With 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton, they are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer. Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight.
Alrighty, welcome back to the Gina Cox Center here in Lone Oak, where it's the Goldfish Classic, the finals between the Lady Bulldogs of Quitman and the Lady Southerners of Southside. Lady Bulldogs at halftime are up 25-23. A short preview: the Lady Bulldogs after the first quarter were down 11-7. The Lady Southerners had that lead, but the Lady Bulldogs come back with some shooting from some fine 10th graders. All right, leading scorer, Miss Jenkins. She has 8 for the Southerners, and then you go Miss Callie Jo Robbins has 5. Julian Stevens has 4, and Alexa Blevins has 4 for their 23. For Quitman, leading scorer Silver Mullinax with 9, Allie Cater with 4, Amy Kennedy with 3, Lily Kennedy with 3, Emma Finley with 3, Anna Hooten with 2, and Addie Ream with 1 for their 25. All right, halftime. The third quarter is about ready to get started here. And the Quitman Lady Bulldogs will be taking over, and I'm going to turn it over to my good friend, Mr. Jacob Cater.
All right, we are back coming out of the halftime, and looks like the Lady Southerners will have the ball coming out. Number 10, Callie Jo Robbins, the inbounder. She'll pass it in and find McChance in the backcourt. McChance will bring it across the timeline, guarded heavily by Cater there. Stevens pass over to Robbins. Robbins now into the corner, finds Blevins. Back out to Stevens. Stevens pulls the trigger on a three-point shot, and it's good. So a big three-point shot there for the Southerners coming out of the halftime. Gives them the 1-point lead.
Didn't take no time for that, did it?
Kennedy in the corner for the Bulldogs now finds Mullenix under the basket. She'll put it up. They're going to say there was no contact there.
But the ball was knocked out by the Southerners.
Addie Ream's going to check into the game for Emmy Kennedy. Shelby Haynes off the inbound pass finds Silver Mullenix. Mullenix with the three-point shot. It's no good. Rebound comes away to Jenkins. And the Lady Southerners will take it to their end. Here's McChance. Over to Stevens. Inside, finds Jenkins under the basket. Guarded, pretty good defense there by Shelby Haynes and Kaylin Sullivan, but not good enough as Jenkins gets the shot to fall and makes this Southerners lead 3 points. 28-25, excuse me. And the pass underneath the basket, and they're not going to call a foul there either.
And let's see who's out. Sullivan's going to check out for the Lady Bulldogs, and Anna Hooten checks in.
Addie Ream on the inbound. She'll find Mullenix underneath the basket. Mullenix will put up the shot and be fouled.
Let's see if this foul's on number 11. No, it's going to be on number 3. And that's Sullivan. That's going to be 2 on her. Stevens. Yep, Stevens picked up her second.
So Mullenix at the line shooting 2, puts up her first one, and it's good.
That puts her in double figures. She's got 10 now.
Second free throw on the way from Silver, and it's in and out, no good. Rebound's going to come away to Callie Jo Robbins. And Robbins will give it over to McChance in the backcourt. McChance going to bring it across the timeline. She'll find Stevens. Stevens passing the corner to Robbins. Back to Stevens, and now Robbins is going to pull the trigger on the three-point shot, and it's good. Another big three-pointer there for the Lady Southerners. And it's a 2-possession game, 31-26.
They're taking the book out of Quitman there. They're making those threes when they need to.
Here's Ream at the key. She'll find Shelby Haynes. Pass inside underneath the basket. It's Mullenix. She'll put it up off the bottom of the backboard. It's a no good. Rebounds comes away to Robbins. Excuse me. That's not Robbins. There's a underneath the basket. Jenkins. She'll put it up. No good. Rebound comes away to Hooten. Cater now with the ball. She'll cross half court. Set up the offense. Fakes the pass inside and goes with the pass to Ream instead. Ream bounce pass inside to Hooten. Hooten's going to dribble into the lane. It's kicked away to Ream. Now to Mullenix. Mullenix looks to drive, reverse layup, and she'll be fouled.
And that foul is going to be on Jenkins, and that'll be her second.
So at the line shooting 2 once again is Silver Mullenix for the Lady Bulldogs.
Lady Bulldogs need to make their free throws.
And the first one is in.
The clock is stopped, and you get a chance to make some points and without the clock running.
Second one's good as well. 28-31, it's a 3-point ball game. Lady Southerners guarded in the backcourt by the Lady Bulldogs. McChance will bring it across the timeline. Finds Robbins.
That was her second.
And that's another big 3-point shot there from Robbins. So Robbins is being the shooter right now for the Lady Southerners, and that one taken away out of bounds. They're going to call it off Shelby Haynes, and the Lady Southerners will have the ball back.
And Addie Ream goes out, and who else is going to go out? Somebody else is. Shelby Haynes is going to go out because Emma Kennedy came in, and so is Emma Finley.
Kennedy and Cater in the backcourt guarding the Lady Southerners. Cater picking up McChance. Pass over in the corner finds Stevens. Stevens looks to drive baseline. She'll take it in, trying to get Sullivan off of her. She'll get some help from Jenkins. Jenkins is going to pass it back out, and there's a 3-point shot on the way. No good this time from Robbins. A rebound by Jenkins. She'll put it back up and in for the Lady Southerners.
Yep.
36-28, 3-point shot from Mullenix is off the mark, and that's going to be out of bounds. So the Lady Southerners will have the ball back with an 8-point lead now. 4 minutes, 25 seconds to play in the third quarter. McChance gets the inbound pass. She'll take it across the half-court line. She'll pass over to Robbins. Robbins, that ball's taken away by Mullenix. Mullenix on the fast break to the other end. She'll put it up off the glass, and it's good for 2.
Lady Bulldogs need a few more of those steals.
Yep, they had plenty of them last night, and today hasn't been the same story.
No.
Several steals and scores last night against Lone Oak here on their home floor. Of course, Lady Bulldogs came away with a big win, and there's Robbins underneath the basket. She'll put it in for 2 for the Lady Southerners.
She's got 8 points this third quarter.
She is the difference. It's 38-30, an 8-point lead, and the pass underneath the basket meant for Finley's no good from Sullivan. Now here's McChance. She'll bring it across the timeline. Jenkins sets the screen. Pass over is going to find Robbins in the corner. Now here's Jenkins underneath the basket. She's going to be called for the travel. So the Lady Bulldogs get another chance.
Get another turnover, and Allie Cater goes out, and Addie Ream comes in, and Sullivan goes out, and...
No, Sullivan's still in.
Oh, Sullivan's still in? Okay, somebody went out. 2 went out.
Here's Addie Ream.
Oh, Emma Finley went out.
Bounce pass to Sullivan. Sullivan over to Mullenix. Mullenix back out to Ream. Ream's going to pull the deep 3 off the rim. No good. Rebound comes away to the Lady Southerners. Now here's Robbins in the backcourt, guarded by Ream. Corner 3 on the way, no good from Stevens. Rebound comes away to Madison Harnick. Here's Emmy Kennedy. She'll bring it across the timeline for the Lady Bulldogs. Kick the pass over to Harnick. It goes right through her fingers and out of bounds.
Sullivan goes out, and Hooten comes in for the Lady Bulldogs.
Inbound pass from Jenkins. Jenkins will find Robbins. Back to Jenkins, and Jenkins traveled with it.
There was Ream standing there, and just...
So Addie Ream will get to be the inbounder for the Lady Bulldogs. Looks for an open man. She'll find Mullenix. Mullenix looks to drive. She'll take it inside the lane. Puts it up. No good. They're going to say it was off of Anna Hooten, so that's going to go the Lady Southerners' way. But Lady Bulldogs didn't capitalize on that free ball there. And that's something that they need to do if they want to stay in this game. Pass over, finds McChance. McChance looking for an open man. She'll hand it off to Stevens. Stevens now back to Robbins. Robbins now to McChance at the key. McChance looks to drive and open the lane, puts it up, and it's no good. Rebound comes away to Madison Harnick. Ball was tipped out of bounds by the Lady Southerners.
Yep, off of Stevens. Looks like tonight the Lady Bulldogs are just a step slower than they were last night. Last night it was just full pace and going.
Definitely not firing on all cylinders so far in this one. Here's Mullenix. She'll put it up off the backboard. No good. Rebound comes away to Madison Harnick. She puts it up and in. Madison Harnick. She almost didn't put that one up and in.
Yeah, she was looking for somebody to throw it to and
had the wide open shot, and she decided that she would take it. Here's the Lady Southerners. Pass over, finds Stevens. Stevens going to drive. Ream stands in her way. She'll kick it back out to Robbins. Now it's Stevens. Stevens pulls the trigger on the 3. Rebound comes away to Silver Mullenix. Shot was no good. Mullenix on the fast break to the other end of the floor. She'll try to drive through traffic and find Emmy Kennedy in the other corner. Kennedy steps inside the arc, takes the jumper, and it's good. So the Lady Bulldogs on a 4-0 run here. They've cut the lead to 4. McChance looks to take it inside. Pass back over. Finds Robbins. She won't shoot it. She's guarded there by Ream. She's going to drive. Puts it up off the back of the glass. No good. Emmy Kennedy comes away with the rebound for the Lady Bulldogs. Shot clock's at 30. Game clock's at 37. Here's Hooten for 3, and it's good! Anna Hooten rattles it home for the Lady Bulldogs, and it's a one-possession ball game. 38-37, pass up ahead, finds Stevens. Stevens looks to something to do with it for the Lady Southerners. Shot clock's been turned off. Bounce pass under the basket. She's going to find Blevins. Now back out to Stevens. Now Blevins over to Robbins. Now Stevens, she thought about shooting it. 8 seconds. She'll pass under the Jenkins, under the goal. Shots put up, and she's going to be fouled by Madison Harnick.
And that's going to be Harnick's first foul.
So the Lady Bulldogs have battled back here to put it within 1 point. And Jenkins at the line shooting 2 for the Lady Southerners with 4.5 seconds on the clock in this third quarter.
I've got her with 13 right now. Yep. Give her 14 after she makes that one.
It's going to make it an even 40 for the Lady Southerners. Kennedy with 3 seconds to shoot it. She heaves it from half court. It's not going to be enough. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. We'll head into the final quarter of action, and we've got a great game here for you, folks. It's 40-37. The Southside Lady Southerners lead this one here in the final game of the Goldfish Classic from the Gina Cox Center in Lone Oak, Arkansas. We'll be right back.
It's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Roof Tech, a premier roofing replacement company servicing Central Arkansas, specializing in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspections and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof.
We are back, and Addie Ream will be the inbounder for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll give it right in to Silver Melanix to start this fourth quarter. Ream with the ball now. She'll find Hooten. Hooten over to Melanix. Melanix looks to drive inside. It's batted out of her hand. Picked up by Kennedy, but she'll go out of bounds with it. And so the Lady Southerners will have the ball. Great defense there by the Lady Southerners.
They are smothering tonight.
Now here's McChance. She'll bring it across half court for the Lady Southerners. Pass over, finds Stevens. Now over to Blevins. Blevins. And there's going to be a foul called.
It's going to be the second one on Silver. Melanix.
It's the second team foul this half on the Lady Bulldogs. Each team has 2. The inbound pass finds Jenkins. Here's a 3-point shot on the way, and it's over the backboard. No good. That was Callie Jo Robbins who took the shot. Callie Jo has made some deep threes tonight.
Yes, let's see. I've got her with 1, 2. I've got her with down for 3 threes so far.
And I believe they've all come in this second half.
1 in the first half.
Pass under the basket by Harnick to find Melanix. Sails over the head of Melanix. So it'll be out of bounds on the Lady Bulldogs. McChance with the ball. She'll find Robbins. Back to McChance.
They're spreading the floor. So what they're trying to do, where they can get Jenkins.
Here's the drive. Shots put up. No good by Stevens. Harnick's going to come away with the rebound for the Lady Bulldogs. Pass up ahead. Finds Kennedy. She'll pull the trigger on the 3-point shot. Off the mark. No good. Rebound comes away to Melanix. Melanix puts it up and buries it for 3. That's going to tie the game at 40. And there's going to be a timeout called by the Lady Southerners. Tied at 40 here in Lone Oak, Arkansas. We'll be right back after some messages from our sponsors.
Roof Tech Heber Springs, LLC.
We are back coming out of the timeout. Your score 40-40. 6 minutes, 29 seconds left to play here in this ball game.
The Southerners will have the ball after Miss Mullinex made that's her first 3 of the night.
Yeah, the Lady Southerners have done a great job of kind of shutting her down tonight, playing some tight D on her. They've definitely studied their film. Now here's Jenkins on the other end with the ball, something that we haven't really seen much tonight. Jenkins on the outside. There's going to be a drive put up, no good by Stevens. Tied up under the basket, and there's a jump ball called. We'll stay with the Lady Southerners.
Anna Hooten goes out, and Emma Finley comes in.
Pass inbounded by Robbins. She'll find Jenkins, pulls the trigger on Stevens pulls the trigger on the 3, no good. Rebound comes away to Monix. It's taken away by Stevens.
Yep, she knew that she was going to throw it, and
Stevens drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes away to Madison Harnick. She'll get it to Addie Ream. Ream now on the other end of the floor for the Lady Bulldogs is going to drive inside. Bounce pass, nice pass underneath the basket to Madison Harnick, who puts it in for 2. And the Lady Bulldogs will have the lead once again. And there's a
pressure defense.
Inbound. Yep, pressure defense. Inbound finds Jenkins. And the crowd's getting into it now. Lady Bulldogs trying to maintain this momentum. McChance with the ball. In the corner, 16 to shoot. Being pressured there by Addie Ream. There's going to be a timeout called by Coach Harville and the Southerners. So we'll take it with them, take some time to pay some bills and thank some sponsors. We'll be right back.
Time is finally here.
And at Red River, we have the perfect gift for you.
And we can even deliver it right to your house.
Yes, we can.
Drake. And don't worry, the boys won't be delivering it.
And $8,000 off brand new Dodge Durangos. And from our family to yours, Merry Christmas. For your next new Ram Dodge Chrysler Jeep, make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs.
Check us out at redriverdodge.com for the Big Finish sales event.
We are back here on Lake Area Sports. 5 minutes, 14 seconds left to play in this final game of the girls' tournament here at the Goldfish Classic in Lone Oak, Arkansas, the Gina Cox Center. Between the Southside Lady Southerners, and there's a wide open 3, and it's good. Knocked down by Callie Jo Robbins.
That's her third, let's see.
Fourth, I do believe.
4-3.
43-42 the score. Mullenix looks to drive, kicks it back out, tried to get it to Ream. It was picked off by McChance. Ream's going to get a shot at the 3, puts it up, no good. And the Lady Southerners will have the ball, and they'll try to slow things down a bit as the Lady Bulldogs were running the floor. Here's Stevens with the ball.
She's got Finley all over her.
Now Robbins. And Robbins will take it into the basket for 2 for the Lady Southerners.
She's got, and that puts it up to a 3-point lead again.
45-42. Here's Harnick. Back out to Finley. Finley looking for an open man. She'll find Mullenix. Mullenix inside to Ream. And they're going to call a foul
on number 15.
McChance.
Yep, and that's going to be her third.
Allie Cater checking back into the game, taking the place of Addie Ream. And Madison Harnick will be replaced by Anna Hooten. Inbound pass finds Mullenix. Long 2 on the way, no good. Rebound comes away to Jenkins underneath the basket for the Lady Southerners. They'll pass it up to McChance. Lady Bulldogs catching up. That one's batted away by Emmy Kennedy. Emmy Kennedy with a quick sprint to get in front of McChance and bat that one away.
Yep.
Good defense there by Kennedy. Inbound comes by Callie Jo Robbins into Jenkins underneath the basket. And that ball's going to get away from Jenkins. Kennedy's going to have it. Kennedy looking for help, in trouble. She'll bounce it off the foot of McChance. And I don't think these fans on either side are having very much, looking very favorably upon these referees, and I can't say I blame them.
Yeah.
They, like you said, they are 4A referees, so they will let the girls play a little more than the 2A referees will, but still, it's getting a little rough down there. And here's Hooten from the corner. She'll bounce past it inside to find Molnix. Molnix under the basket to Kennedy. She'll put it up and be fouled underneath the basket by Callie Jo Robbins.
And that's going to be Robbins' second foul. That's the team fourth foul.
Kennedy at the line shooting 2 now for the Lady Bulldogs.
Oh, that's her third foul, excuse me.
She'll put the first one up, and it's in.
She's got 6 points now. It's been a quiet night for Emmy.
Shot on the way, and that one's good as well. Make it a 1-point ball game, 45-44. 3:25 left to play. Jenkins back to Robbins, now to Jenkins. Allie Cater comes up to Garter. Pass over is going to find a wide open Stevens. She doesn't take the shot. Finds Jenkins underneath the basket. It's taken away by Silver Molnix. Molnix looking for an open person to help her. She'll find Kennedy. Now pass up to Cater. Cater looks to drive inside. Bounce pass underneath the basket to Hooten. Now out to Finley. Molnix with the ball. Now Cater. Cater's going to try that little jump of hers. Puts it up, in, and out. No good. That was so close.
Yes. Thought it was going to go down for her.
Jenkins comes away with the rebound.
This is definitely a final. I mean, this is two teams battling.
That one almost taken away there by Kennedy. And there's going to be a timeout called by the Lady Southerners. So we'll take it with them and be right back. Keep it right here on Lake Area Sports because we've got a great one for you here.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
We are back. The Lady Southerners lead this one 45-44. There's 2 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. The inbounder will be Callie Jo Robbins. She'll look for an open man and find Jenkins. That one's batted away by Finley. Allie Cater picks it up and she'll be tripped. There's going to be a foul called on number 13, Cammie Jenkins.
And that's number 3 on her. And that's the 5th foul. A good steal, good pressure.
Inbounder this time, Emmy Kennedy. She'll find Allie Cater in the backcourt. Cater's going to bring it across the timeline. She's not contested. She'll pass it into Finley. Finley to Hooten. Hooten's going to pull the trigger on the 3. It's no good, off the mark. Rebound by McChance. McChance will bring it to her into the floor. There's 3 Bulldogs waiting on her. And here's Stevens with the ball now. Pass inside to Jenkins. She'll muscle her way up under the basket and put it in for 2.
She got a little mad there or something.
44-47 the score. Kennedy with the ball for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll find Molnix. Molnix bounce pass to Finley. It's going to be out of bounds on Callie Jo Robbins.
Sullivan's going to come back in, and Finley's going to go out.
Emmy Kennedy, the inbounder. She'll find Allie Cater in the backcourt. This time picked up by McChance. Cater Over to Sullivan. Now under the basket. There's Kennedy. Kennedy puts it up. Count the basket and one for the Lady Bulldogs.
Who's that foul on?
Foul's on number 11, Alexa Blevins.
And that's her third. And that's a team foul, 6. And Emmy Kennedy just tied this game up.
47-47, and there will be a full timeout called by Coach Hooten. So we'll be right back here. Don't go away. We've got a barn burner of a game. So keep it right here on Lake Area Sports.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboycbg.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal, pre-approval, and even purchase from your living room. Every new vehicle purchased comes with a complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and we deliver anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs.
We are back, and the Lady Bulldog faithful are getting into it here, standing up and chanting. And they want to keep this momentum in the direction of the Lady Bulldogs, and that one almost taken away there by Kennedy.
Yep.
Lady Southerners will inbound the ball way down at the opposite end of the court. Here comes the inbound by way of Robbins. She'll find Jenkins. Jenkins pushing across half court. She kicked it. She kicked it off her foot. Now Kaylin Sullivan picks it up, and Mullenix will have the ball. Inbound, and she'll pass it to Cater. Cater's going to be fouled by McChance.
And that's going to put Cater on the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Allie Cater will go to the line to shoot for the Lady Bulldogs. Whew.
Makes you nervous when little sister does something like that.
I mean, hey. And she puts the first free throw in to give the Lady Bulldogs the lead. Here's the second free throw on the way, and it's good. So the Lady Bulldogs with a 2-point lead thanks to Allie Cater. Now back in the backcourt. Here's Robbins. She'll bring it across half court. Cater almost had the ball from her. Now it's back across to Blevins. Now to Stevens. Stevens inside finds Jenkins under the basket. It's taken away, batted away, loose on the floor. Jenkins going to pick it back up again. And here's McChance. She'll pull the trigger on the three-point shot off the mark, no good. And there's going to be a foul called underneath the basket. They're going to call it on Allie Cater. She went to get the rebound.
And that's her first, team foul number 3 for the Lady Bulldogs. 54.4 seconds left in this game. The Lady Bulldogs are...
Inbound pass finds Blevins. Alexa Blevins underneath the basket. She'll put it in for 2 to tie the game at 49. Hooten with the ball. She'll pull the trigger on the three-point shot. Off the iron, no good. Allie Cater on the rebound. Back to Mullenix. She'll pull a 3, no good. Allie Cater on another rebound. Almost got it. It's going to be taken away, and there's going to be a foul called on Kaylin Sullivan.
Alrighty. Timeout, Southside.
Lady Southerners will take a timeout, so that means we will too. And here's some words from our sponsors. Don't go away, folks. We've got a great game here for you here on Lake Area Sports and the Goldfish Classic.
Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greers Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations.
Okay.
We are back here on Lake Area Sports. 32.9 seconds on the clock. Tied at 49. The Lady Southerners with the ball. Inbound to Jenkins. Shot clock's been turned off. In the backcourt, there's Robbins. Robbins met at half court. There's Kennedy with the steal, and there's going to be a foul called. There's going to be a foul call on number 10, Callie Jo Robbins. Emmy Kennedy will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
And that's 4, if I'm not mistaken, on. They just said 1 on Callie Jo Robbins. I've got her down for 4. Oh, I got her for 2, okay.
So Kennedy at the line will shoot the 1-and-1 after a big foul at half court. Here's the first one off the mark, no good. Rebound comes away to Jenkins. The Lady Southerners gonna try to get something going here. 21 seconds on the clock. There's Blevins guarded by Cater. She'll be knocked down.
With 13.8 seconds, and he takes his final timeout.
The Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Southerners playing a tight one here. 49-49, 13.8 seconds on the clock.
So I don't know if it's a full one or a 30-second one. They're going to be right back. It's going to be, this has been a nail biter. I mean, they've got 8 fouls. Quitman only has 4 fouls.
Southside doesn't have any timeouts left.
No timeout. Quitman has 1.
Lady Bulldogs with 1 timeout.
Leading scorer, number 10 for them, is Callie Jo Robbins with 18.
And then Jenkins has 16.
And for Quitman, it's Silver Mullinex with 17 and Emmy Kennedy with 12.
Allie Cater in third there with 4. And I believe that's number 13.
Allie Cater's got 6.
Allie Cater's got 6, okay.
Yep. Got them 2 free throws.
Yep. They didn't count those. And they're back on the floor now, ready for some action. 13.8 seconds on the clock. Inbound comes by Robbins. Robbins now, she had thought about pulling up and shooting the 3. She'll pass it back out to McChance. And there's going to be a foul called on the floor. McChance got knocked down. I believe they're going to call that on Kennedy.
Yep, and that'll be Emmy's first, if I'm not mistaken. Team foul number 5.
6.7 seconds on the clock. Inbounder is Robbins. Robbins looking for an open man. She'll find Jenkins. Jenkins. Now a 3, wide open. Here's Stevens, and she hits it. Stevens with the buzzer beater, and the Southside Batesville Lady Southerners will come away with a 52-49 victory.
Yep.
So that was a heartbreaker for the Lady Bulldogs, of course.
Yes, it was.
But a great game by both teams. And that definitely had the feels of a championship game.
Yeah, the Lady Bulldogs just did not have it tonight. You know, last night, the Lady Bulldogs were just, they couldn't do anything wrong. We're fixing to go to prayer.
We'll take a moment of silence and be right back. Old Rodney will have some score updates for you. So a hard-fought win by the Southside Lady Southerners gives them the victory. A corner 3 from Julianne Stevens, excuse me. And
left her open, and you can't do that with those. They got some great 3-point shooters.
Yep. And here's the ceremony at half court that will award the trophies. Silver Melodix will be accepting the trophy on behalf of her team.
Now we'd like to give a big round of applause to the Southside Lady Southerners.
And the Lady Southerners, that trophy being awarded to Julianne Stevens, who shot the winning shot there, and Jenkins, who had 16 points for the Lady Southerners tonight.
Kelly Jo Robbins had 18. Jenkins had 16.
And Jenkins just got the MVP award of the tournament.
Okay, and Stevens had 10. They only had 4 girls score the whole game, and then Blevins had 6 for their 52. For Quitman, 17 for Mullinex, 12 for Kennedy, 6 for Cater, 4 for Harnick, 3 for Lily Kennedy, 3 for Finley, 5 for Anna Hooten, and 4 for Anna Harnick, and for their 49.
All right, and like we said, it was a heartbreaking loss for the Quitman Lady Bulldogs, but I'm sure they'll move on to bigger and better things this year. They are poised to make a deep state tournament run. So we'll get off of here. The next game, of course, the Rosebud Ramblers will play in the finals. Another Lake Area team. Brad and Jennifer will bring that one to you. So we'll get off here saying good night, have a happy new year, and God bless.
Be safe. Thank you, Lake Area Sports, and good night.